Welcome to Living 757. How are you, everyone in the home? How are you guys? Good to see you.
Good. How are you? Good to see you
yes.
too.
As you can see, Quincy is not here today, but we have Patrick with us. Patrick.
That's right. Thank you all so much for having me. I always enjoy coming to the show. I guess Quincy decided to extend his spring break.
The work vacations.
Every time you see him post something, he looked like he's on a beach with some white sand.
You know, he says he's working, but I think he's really just having fun with his family.
I think so.
In those terrible water shoes.
Do you guys are enjoying the beautiful weather that we are already experiencing? Like, oh my gosh, summer is right around the corner. I love it.
I feel it.
I am enjoying it, but I wish the weather would stop doing this whole thing where it like gets really nice out and then it gets freezing cold again because my sinuses hate it.
Sinuses hate it, and it makes for a sick baby. I have a toddler, so
oh yeah.
So what did you do for the spring breaker, Patrick?
Spring break. Oh, we did a. My kid was out of school or out of daycare anyway. But the only reason why he was out of daycare because he had an ear infection. But in between that, we still managed to kind of do some things, and we did a tour of all the play cafes in the area.
Oh,
yeah. We were really living 757.
Hey.
I see a lot of parents and friends going out because kids are out of school. Of course, I don't have that anymore.
Okay. So what did you do for your spring break?
I did spring break, adult vacation.
Okay.
Just go places. And to be honest, I stay home. I clean. I was taking my time to change, you know, the things in your closet, removing things that you're not wearing anymore, and just cooking, a lot of cooking.
So when you said adult spring break, I was like, okay, well that could go one of two ways. That could go like the I'm gonna have fun adult way, or it could go the I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna be responsible way.
Well, it was number two actually.
That's
I was
probably
staying
more
home,
relaxing
I'm being
though, to be
adult,
honest.
responsible,
You know?
stay home, doing things in the house.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How about you, Ashley?
I took, like when I wasn't at work, I took the kids to do different things in the area. We hit the Virginia Living Museum in Newport News, the Air and Space Center in Hampton, and you know, our favorite, of course, we went to the Virginia Aquarium in Virginia Beach. I love the fishes, and y'all know I love me some sharks.
You do. Yes, you do.
I do. I love sharks. Did y'all hear about the weird news?
Actually, I did hear something, but if you can tell me more information, because I cannot believe that these sharks.
So the internet has been abuzz with this, you guys. Now, Charlotte the stingray was in a tank in an aquarium. Without any male stingrays. And they noticed she was looking a little on the heavy side, so they were like, what's going on with Charlotte? Well, they did an ultrasound. That's really what happened. They were afraid she had a tumor or something. So they did an ultrasound and they sent it off to these other aquariums so that they could read the ultrasound. And they said, Charlotte is expecting.
How in the world she can be expecting when it was not a male on the shark tank?
So
on the tank.
There are a few reasons that like this could have happened, right? Number one, there were some male sharks that were in there, so they thought maybe it was some kind of interspecies baby. You know, that would be pretty cool.
Georgia's aquarium, right?
Yes. Yes.
I did hear about that.
But then also, they thought that maybe she reproduced asexually. It's something called
Can you say that again?
parthenogenesis. I know a lot of human females wish they could do this too. Parthenogenesis. But so the thing is, the normal gestation period, the time a female stingray is pregnant, is normally 3 to 4 months. Doesn't go much past that. Well, they found out she was pregnant in September. It's now April, so it's been 7 months.
And is she,
so you know
if you look at her picture, you cannot tell that she is pregnant.
No,
she's
not at
completely
all.
like.
But to me, since I love sharks so much, I don't know. I think they're maybe missing the mark here. I don't think the parthenogenesis happened. I think it was one of those sharks because they have a gestation period of 11 to 12 months. It's been 7. So that's kind of halfway in between.
Halfway between, like
I'm using
you should
scientific deduction here, okay? People like
Patrick, I can see that you are thinking too much. It's like you are. What do you
And the problem
thinking?
that I have is that I think this stingray, this female stingray, would be really upset that you all are calling her fat. That's what I think. That's all I hear during this conversation.
That's the first thing
y'all
that you
assume
say.
she's expecting because she's thicker.
No. I mean, okay, listen. It's the
hope it's
marine
not a shark, baby
biologists
daddy.
that work at the aquarium's job to notice changes in these animals. So if they're sick, they can fix it. And at first they thought she was sick. They weren't like, oh, she's fat. They were like, oh, she might be sick, so let's check this out. And now this whole mystery has unfolded. All the internet's watching. We're waiting for updates.
We see,
girl.
because you are very
So
knowledgeable
I'm sure
about
that
this
I'm
topic.
sure that
love
we're gonna
sharks.
see.
You're really following it.
I
Yes.
love sharks.
Yeah, she's really following the story.
So,
What if it is
Charlotte,
a shark, baby?
Yeah.
if
we're gonna,
if you
it
did the
looks
happy
like a
dance with
movie
the
to
shark,
me.
good for you.
It looks like a movie to me. And speaking of movie, do you guys know who's gonna make a movie here in Virginia?
No. Tell us.
I have
Oh.
no idea.
Pharrell Williams, come on, our own Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, according to Universal, the film is gonna be based on it's gonna be a musical film. It's gonna be based in 1977 Virginia Beach, based here, but we don't know exactly. I think it's gonna be made in Richmond, if I'm not wrong. Look at that picture right there. That is
Yeah, he
amazing.
got the mustache
yes,
going
he
on.
got a mustache, everything.
All right,
So-
I gotta ask y'all.
Now, do you?
Look like
Okay, I got a
70s.
question for you guys. Don't you think that since the movie's gonna make here in Virginia, don't you want to see our faces there, like a familiar faces on the film?
I want to audition.
I'm ready for the casting
I'm
too.
going to cut my beard off and get a mustache. Like,
1977. I like the timeline.
and we have the same last name, so cuz, call me.
Call me.
You know, I did get an email about casting for that movie.
You did?
Hang on. There's more.
Oh, wait a
But
minute.
they were like, it's a musical, so we want actors who can
Oh.
sing. And then they like
Put you right
further
on.
said, well, you don't have to be a fantastic singer, you have to be able to like match tune and carry a tune. And I'm like, no.
No.
I love to sing, but I sing terribly, so
I
it'd
know
be
y'all are
such a bad
talking
idea.
about y'all are talking about local talent and
Yes.
us potentially being in this film. Speaking of being local, one of the great things or one of the perks that you can enjoy is the fact that Norfolk Tide's home games has partnered up with the Tide. The
The
rail
Tide, yes,
system,
yes,
HRT,
yes.
and you can ride the Tide for free
What?
to all home games.
For how long?
Free 99.
Oh, for the
Yep,
games?
Free 99. Yep.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's 2 hours beforehand and 2 hours after the game. So, and they have, I think it's about 75 home games. I
Kudos
think.
for the
That's a lot.
Tide, Norfolk
That's a lot
Tides.
of
Look at that.
Yeah, I
That
think
is
that's
amazing.
a great perk.
Oh,
For
and
all
look at
the
the tide. It's painted
I
the
will-
colors of the tides.
I will definitely be enjoying the Tide.
Do you remember
to
how
go down
many
there.
years
So
the
I don't have
Tides
to
is
worry about
already
it.
running here in this area? How many years? Like a 15, 17?
Definitely over
It's
10.
a long time.
It's a long time.
It's a
More
long
than
time.
that?
I'm not going to age myself like that, but they.
Well,
put
I
it
was
up
just trying to
right when I
remember
was out of
because
college.
when I moved to for the first time, I don't think I remember the tie, but I'm talking about 20 something years ago.
Okay.
All right, and you know, while we have like just a tiny bit of time left, did y'all hear about Jackalope Festival last year?
Yes.
That's returning to the ocean front. That's super
Yeah.
exciting. That's where you saw the pictures and posts with Tony Hawk at the ocean front last
Ooh,
year.
yes.
So that's an event that's taking place May 31st through June 2nd. And it's going to be skateboarding, bouldering, skimboarding, motocross, BMX, and more. And the event is free and open to the public.
Oh
so
my gosh.
everybody should go check out the lineup. You can go to their website, jackalopefestival.com, and get all the information about this schedule where they're going to be releasing more information soon. But that's exciting that
Love
it's
it.
coming back because we love having these recurring events at the oceanfront, right?
Yes.
I love it. Did you just see that clip where that guy was
Yeah.
rock climbing?
Yes.
Like all up
You
inside
see
his
the
foot?
guy just
How thrilling,
jumping
right?
with her hands, like not
And
even
we
using
have
it.
a thrilling show for you guys today. We are getting our hands dirty while learning about pottery.
And Quincy will be getting his hands dirty with Jenkins Restorations.
And a great music video from Kirsten Collin. But coming up next, if you want to burn some calories and be ready for the summer, don't miss Ashley working out just right after the break. Welcome back to Living 757. No matter what kind of business you run, you always want to deliver the best high quality in your products. And today, we have no exception. Today we have a special guest, Ariana from Chao Studios, that she's gonna teach us how to do handmade mugs. Ariana, welcome to Living 757. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
I'm so excited because I love mugs. As you can see, I have mine right here from Living 757. And every place that I go, when I travel, I always try to grab one bag with me as a, recordatory. Now, we have all these here, and you're gonna walk us through how we can build our own mug today.
Yes.
Okay,
So
let's start.
let's see. So we're gonna start off, with our slab here.
Okay.
So I cut out this template for us to make it an easy process.
Okay.
What we're gonna start with is we're gonna take our tool. This is called a metal rib.
Metal rib.
Metal rib.
Okay. So
And
how are we gonna use it? Like at the end and right here?
Yeah, so the slanted part right here,
Okay.
we're gonna score it. So we're just gonna go down,
Ah,
and we want to see that indentation right there.
like that?
Yes, perfect. And then we're gonna do the other side.
The other side. Oh, I see these.
And then we have our slip here, which acts like as a glue to glue our pieces together.
Uh-huh.
And
So
we're gonna
just
take our
dip
brush.
in it?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're just gonna do one side because that's enough.
Okay, just one side. So now, while we are building this beautiful mug, Ariana, can you just tell us how you fall in love with this profession? Because now it's your business, right?
Yeah, I started doing pottery. It's been something on my mind. I started it off as a hobby, and I really wanted to focus on my mental health. I like to say I'm on my forever healing journey, and just to be in a better mental headspace, I believe art plays a big role in, in doing so and helping you. So I signed myself up for a 6-week program, and I fell in love after that. I said,
wow.
I have to do this. I've been having my hands in clay for every day for nearly 3 years now. And
Oh, that is
so
awesome.
it is what I do. I'm passionate about it. And yeah, this is my everyday now.
Awesome.
And then, oh, you guys
Great.
already got
Great.
How do you doing?
Great.
How do you doing, Patrick?
I'm doing good over here.
It looks
I'm
very
doing-
easy, but actually you have his his work, his steps.
And then next,
I got a question for you. So how do you know whether a mug is handmade or not?
that's a good one. You can kind of see a handmade mug for sure has its own unique characteristics versus a commercial one, which it looks too perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
So you get a feel when you hold a handmade mug, you see the characteristics, and it tells a little bit about the artist.
Okay.
But yeah, if it's too perfect, it's commercial made.
So like
So for
mine,
example, this
people
one,
would
if I go
mistake
to
mine
see, I see
for-
this one and I can tell like, oh my God, so beautiful. I think it's, I would not say maybe it's handmade, but when I just flip like this and I can feel the material, so that can tell me right there that maybe it is a handmade. I love it. So
Well, mine, you're not going to be able to tell whether it is professionally made or handmade. Because, the way I'm working my
we're
craft
gonna do
over here.
that. So we're gonna
You're
go to
doing
the
great.
final part right
What we got?
here.
So the foundation of the mug, we're just gonna score the outer,
Same thing.
the
Okay.
same thing, outer portion of the,
So this is what it creates. It's actually like so the glue can stay there. Right?
correct.
I see that. So right now, Ariana, I know you collaborate with a lot of
and
local
then-
businesses here in the 757 area. Do you have any events coming up?
I do. So my event coming up on April 21st,
Uh-huh.
12 to 2 p.m. is gonna be at Water's Edge Winery.
Okay.
And there I'm gonna host a workshop with a group of people. It's a guided workshop, so I walk everybody through step by step.
Okay. So this one goes like this, right?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, and then you're gonna pick it up. So did you score the
Ah.
bottom?
Oh, see, I'm
So
skipping
you're
one
skipping
step.
steps. You're
Skipping one
skipping
step.
steps over there.
So we have the info right there because the time is running fast. So now, Ariana, how can people find more information? I know you also teach this beautiful technique. So how can people find out about you?
The best way is to follow my social media.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram mainly, Chao Studio. And there I post a lot of my events and
Okay.
workshops.
Perfect.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Thank you so much, Ariana, for showing us this calming technique
I want to
that you're
finish.
showing
I
us
want to
here. I'm
finish with
excited
the
about
final.
this.
Let's see.
look,
Put it here.
I appreciate
Yes.
the lesson. I really do. Let's check out and see if Ashley is sweating yet.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
Go ahead. Off to Ashley.
Almost there.
Hey, Patrick, you know, I think you're going to be eating those words because it might be you sweating just a little bit later in the show. Now, one of the most difficult things about becoming a mom and then a mom of two is finding the time to get a workout in, especially with those newborn nap schedules. They're so inconsistent that it can seem impossible to find time to work out. Our next guest is fixing that problem for me and moms across the 757. Let's welcome Rosa Stevens, the owner of Slam Newport News. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy to have you because this has been a real struggle in my life since my daughter Chloe was born. Those
Yes.
inconsistent naps, I wasn't kidding.
Yes.
Now, Slam Newport News, why, like, what does it mean and what do you all do? Can you tell the viewers?
Yeah, so SLAM stands for Sweat Like a Mother. It was actually founded in 2011 in Columbus, Georgia,
Okay.
by Alexa Smith. She saw a need for moms to get a good workout in and be
Yeah.
able to bring their kids with them. So it's a workout group for moms, but it's open to everyone. And we
Okay.
believe that fitness is a family affair. Kids come along.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do some workout moves in between questions.
Okay.
All right. So do you want to show me the first one?
Sure. So
Okay.
we do a huge variety of training. Our classes, we have cardio and agility training, strength training, balance. We have yoga. We have a yoga instructor and yoga twice a month.
I love
so
that.
we're going to go through a quick Tabata. I already demoed these with you. I already took Ashley through these. So we're going to work through 20 seconds of work. We're going to start in 10 seconds
Okay.
with our cardio to agility move. We're going to do a
Okay.
squat, side shuffle to a squat jump. Starting
Okay.
in 3, 2, 1. So we're athletic stance, shuffle side to side, squat, jump, exhale when you land, shuffle to the other side. Or you can modify by doing a calf raise. We're halfway there. Calf raise. Keep working. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right,
Perfect.
we're gonna grab those weights and go through a strength move.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit our legs and our arms at the same time with a suitcase squat to a hammer curl. So your weights are at
Okay.
your side. We're gonna squat. Nice. Stand. Exhale, curl up. Very nice. You're gonna try to keep your upper body parallel to your legs on a squat. Keep that chest up. Exhale when you curl
Hey.
and rest.
All right.
All right, our next move is a balance move. So we're gonna do a warrior 3 to a stand. You can modify by holding your stroller.
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna try to keep our hips parallel to the ground and come up to a stand. Nice, and then swap legs. We do a lot of unilateral training in Slam because life is not parallel. It's not, we're never carrying a kid on each hip as moms.
Right.
So we train both sides equally.
Okay.
So we're gonna finish with a core move. We're
Okay.
big on core. During pregnancy and postpartum, obviously there's lots of changes going on here.
Right.
So we work on our core and we always have modifications. So we're gonna start in bear with our
Okay.
knees on the ground. If you feel comfortable, you're gonna pull your knees up
All right.
and we're gonna walk out to a plank
Got it.
and back into bear, trying to keep those hips
Got it.
nice and stable.
Okay.
Nice.
Now,
All right.
while we're doing this, what is the difference between your
You can
program?
rest.
I was going to do it while I was working
You're
out.
doing great.
What is the difference between your program and, say, joining a gym?
So all of our instructors are nationally certified.
Okay.
Our instructors at Slam Newport News are all ACE certified, which is American Council on Exercise.
Okay.
And we also have pregnant and postpartum exercise training.
Okay.
So Slam Nation has a pelvic floor physical therapist on staff.
Wow.
Dr. Addie Holzman. And she has a training program for fitness instructors. And so our instructors have all completed that so that we can help pregnant and postpartum women modify.
So that was one of my main questions
Yeah.
because pregnancy and postpartum are such a delicate time.
Yes.
That people in, traditional gyms, the trainers don't always know how to handle those women.
Right.
So that's really important.
Yes.
Now, I have my stroller here, and I think you mentioned you can bring your kids.
Yes.
So show me an example of what you would do with your kid if they were here.
So I have 3 boys at home.
Oh my goodness.
My 2
God
little
bless you.
ones come with me, and they're usually strapped in here.
Okay.
So our Slam Nation policy is kids 4 and under stay in the stroller during class because we are using heavy weights here. We don't want anyone to get hit or knocked over or stepped on.
All right.
Bigger kids can bring a blanket and hang out beside the mat.
Okay.
In Newport News Park, we actually have a fantastic beach volleyball court right beside where we work.
Perfect.
So our kids love to play in the sand and hang out.
Okay.
We go to the playground afterwards. The kids love it.
Oh my goodness, that's so much
Yeah.
fun. Well, 5 minutes goes by really quickly.
Yeah.
Can you tell our viewers where they can find you and find more information?
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook at Sweat Like a Mother Newport News, and on Instagram at slam.newportnews, and on the internet at www.sweatlikeamother.com/newportnews.
Well, Rosa, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for providing a space like this for moms like me who want to stay in shape but are finding it hard with their kids.
Yes.
Thank you again.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Now we have to take a quick break, but when we return, I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the coolest show in town. Patricia, I have a question.
Yes.
Have you ever had an orange crush?
Oh, yes, of course I did. I love them, actually.
I do too. It's one of my favorite things about Virginia Beach. And you know, the party to celebrate the crush is back, Crush Fest.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, you know, we like to make things fun. We're going to have a little friendly competition. So
Woohoo.
we're going to put 1 minute on the clock.
Okay.
And we're going to see how many oranges we can juice in 1 minute.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
So.
Okay. They're counting in our
Okay.
ears.
They're gonna count.
2, 1.
Okay, let's go now.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
Okay. So, what's your favorite thing about
Oh, my goodness.
about the orange crush, Patricia?
Everything that because you have the chance to try so many drinks.
My favorite thing, I think, is that it's so fresh.
It is
Like,
fresh. Like
You don't feel super
oranges.
guilty drinking it because you're getting your vitamin C.
Yes.
And I mean,
It's outdoor activity, which we love it.
Yes, and they're-
summer is right around the corner, so we have to enjoy the
Patricia,
weather. Ah, I'm
you putting all-
sorry.
She put all the oranges
Sorry,
back.
Jessica.
She
Girl.
put all the oranges back.
Girl, hurry up. We
You
have
know,
just 30 seconds.
I do have to say though,
Okay.
they're a little dangerous because when you're drinking them, you don't realize how strong they are, and then you stand up.
But listen, look, I can be a
Woo.
bartender.
You could be a
10,
bartender because I'm
8,
failing at this.
7, 6, 5. Ay. Okay, the last one.
I'm like grabbing oranges
Okay.
that Patricia's already juiced.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I
look
think
at this.
you.
Okay.
I think
Look at
Patricia
this.
won.
I'm wondering. Yes. Now I'm gonna enjoy this. So I'm wondering how many
gonna
oranges
add
they
some
need
to mine.
for Crush Fest. But I know Patrick have some answers for that. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Patricia, for that. You are an orange squeezer. I'm telling you, you squeeze some things right on out, if that's even a word. Listen, I am sitting here with the people responsible for the Crush Fest. That's right, Mike and Mariah Standing. Thank you all so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right. For those who don't know what Crush Fest is, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Crush Fest is an event that we started 2009 at Waterman's in the parking lot, and it grew so big the next year the police said, you can't have it here. So we scrambled a week out, and we ended up putting down at the Holiday Travel Park, and they were gracious enough to accept us, and it went on for 8 years. And we achieved our goal for our fundraising, and we're almost there, and we said, well, let's go ahead and end it and start Crush and Run, which is a race that we do every year where it's the Saturday before Crush Fest.
Okay.
And they run down the beach, and they do a loop, come back on the boardwalk, and finish with a crush in their hand and have a big party.
Okay, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So how many oranges do you think you all have juiced during the Crush Fest?
Our biggest year, we did 50,000 fresh squeezed crushes in 5 hours.
50,000.
Yes.
Wow, 50,000 in 5 hours?
50,000 crushes.
It was a tractor trailer full of oranges.
Wow, that has to be a Guinness record out
was
there somewhere
crazy.
for the most oranges crushed. That's amazing. All right, so what are some things that we can look forward to during Crush Fest?
Well, it kicks off the day before with the race, and we have they come out of the sky with parachutes and orange smoke, and then everyone's dressed up orangey and fun. And then the next day, the actual Crush Fest, when you enter, we have about 10 different types of crushes along in crush varieties along in a line with different liquor companies. And into the main area of the shack is where it's located now. There's bands, music, entertainment, people doing orangey type of things. We have a smaller version of what we used to call the Octocrush, which on top of one of our structures, there's fresh squeezed orange, and they're making the crushes in the air and that come down and pipe down to the different bars, and that way you can get them fast. And a lot of food, different food options, and a good time.
All right, good, sounds good. Mariah, I can't just leave you sitting here. Can you tell me what orangey things are?
People dress up in really cute outfits. They make their own logo T-shirts, especially for the run, because that is, you can create your team. A lot of people have Virginia's for Crush Lovers, or I crush on, like Mike would be like my little run shirt. It's fun.
How do you make an orange crush?
Well, everyone of them is hand squeezed. So it's one fresh squeezed orange, and it has to approximately 3 ounces. And then we use Waterman Spirits, actually Mariah's company. And there's a crushed vodka, which actually has all the ingredients in it, so you can't mess it up. And you pour the other half of the drink with that and a splash of Sprite, and you're done. Okay, well, that sounds delicious, and we are out of time. So thank you all. Look, Crush Fest is something that we look forward to in the community every year. And speaking of community, we want to see exactly what Quincy is up to. He partnered up with somebody in the community. Check it out.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. Well, today I'm getting a tour with Jenkins Restoration. The last time I saw you, we were talking about like mold restoration. So now we're about to take it to a different level. So what exactly is content restoration about?
Yeah, so it is a different level. So content restoration is dealing with people's personal property. It's the stuff they live with every day. And so that's what we're taking out of the home and we're bringing back here to process and get it restored to take back to them. Dressers, nightstands, rugs, tables, chairs, people's special memories and certificates, artwork, all that kind of stuff. So when we get that back, we have to take those items, determine what we can restore and what we can't restore. And what we can, we package, wrap, prepare, bring it back here. Then we have to take it all out, get it clean. And the process is different for each piece, right? So you're not going to use the same process on a piece of wood like this that you would on a piece of upholstery. It's a whole different method. Okay, so let me show you the warehouse where we put the items after they're processed.
All right, I'll follow you. What are these boxes and what's inside?
Yeah, so these actually represent people's property. They've already been cleaned and processed, waiting to be redelivered.
All right, so Steve, can I see some more of the personal items around it?
Absolutely, I'll have Brian walk you through and show you that.
Ah, man.
You all right?
Yeah, I think I got a splinter.
Welcome to the team.
All right. So emotionless, Brian. All right, so we are looking at the inside of the box. This is kind of what Steve was talking about, but these items have not been cleaned.
Correct.
Right?
These are all the dirty contents.
When people are losing property, right, or the property is damaged, like, talk a little bit about the emotions that come along with that.
I've cried with people. I've prayed with people. These people lose practically everything.
Right.
Having to help with that, I believe that's what we do best. So we have some personal items in our isolation chamber if you'd like to see them.
Oh, well, yes, I certainly would. There's so many things in here. I see you got your military personal items there, and All right, so there's obviously some more stuff here.
Yeah.
This is a part of the fire?
Oh, yeah. I believe this has been in the family since early 1950s. All right, Quincy, you ready for some hands-on?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go get some cleaning.
What process is this called here?
So this is our ultrasonic production line process right here. So we'll unpack the boxes, dispose of the refuse, put them into our racks, and then we attach these little clips so that way we know what box they came out of.
Oh, wow.
You know, so it kind of just gives us continuity over the whole process.
Check this out. Like, so this is not a design of a plate. Like, this is like burned charcoal.
That is exactly right. That's soot from the inside of the house. So
Okay.
now you can see why when we're cleaning these items, why we use our mask.
Oh,
with
so
the
this,
compressor.
yeah,
So that's when we would go ahead and put them
So
down.
the first thing, obviously, is to use air to.
It would be
get
to
up.
blow it off. So the next step in the process is going to be to go ahead and put it into our pre-soak process.
Gotcha.
So you can go ahead, just grab it right there on the top, sir.
All right.
Yep, come this way, and you'll just plop it right in. For this glassware, we can call it a good 30 seconds. We'll run it for 30 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next station.
Now, what does this process do?
So this process uses sound waves to create bubbles and a vibration in the water, and then when the bubbles explode, that is what helps the cleaning process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then we put the track, and it's got to be this way, not.
That is correct,
not,
yes, sir.
Not long.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would raise it up right here. You slide it in. Try to make it as centered as possible in there as you can. All right, Quincy, so it's been about 5 minutes. We can go ahead, open up right there, and we'll put the dishes through. Yep, pull that lever up.
So these dishes look immaculate, man. What are some of the financial benefits of the type of restoration that you guys specialize in here?
You know, you'll see a bedroom set for $5,000. Insurance doesn't want to have to pay that when they could pay $1,200 for the entire cleaning process of that. And it's going to look brand new, if not better, because we will repair any minor damages.
You guys are not just restoring personal properties, you guys are restoring lives. And that's what
Absolutely.
really matters
Yes,
here.
sir.
I learned a lot today at Jenkins Content Restoration Plant, where their mission is restoring property and lives with the servant's heart.
I love to see Quincy doing what he loves, helping the community. I know he was a little bit like, how I end up here, right?
He has a knack for always getting put in the position to do the dirty jobs. We really love Jenkins Restorations because they are a family and they take care of your families, you know, when something devastating happens. So
Yes.
definitely check them out if you have any restoration needs.
Yes, we
And I
love
see
it.
Quincy caught a little splinter there. He caught a little splinter
Yes.
during the taping. So I hope he's okay.
Oh gosh, I hope he's okay too.
Yes, he is. Cheers, girl.
Cheers!
Can we enjoy that beautiful drink?
Cheers.
No, I think I lost my microphone, but you guys can tease to the next segment.
Oh yeah, when we come back, we are getting our ride on, so don't go away.
I'm excited.
Welcome back to Living 757. Now, it's no secret that I am a foodie at heart, so I'm really, really happy about this next segment because the next guest is a legend when it comes to food here in the 757. From Ray Ray's at the Mayflower, please join me in welcoming Ray Ray and Olympia. Hi!
Hello, aloha.
Chef Ray Ray,
How are
give me a
you?
hug.
How are you?
I have loved him and his food for a very long time. Now, can you tell our viewers about how you started your own restaurant and how it came to be?
I worked at a lot of places out in Virginia Beach. Then everybody's always saying, hey, you should get your own place.
Yeah?
Then after that, this is it. I
And-
finally got my own place.
And he's not kidding. Like he cooked at several restaurants, and I would follow him from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant until he finally, well-deserved, got his own place. All right, you start cooking. I'm going to talk to Olympia.
Okay.
All right, now you all are coming up on your 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
Which is really exciting because we're also coming up on our 5-year anniversary as a show.
Congratulations.
So like, same. And you're having a big event. Can you tell me about the event?
Yes, so we are having our 5-year anniversary, as Ashley mentioned, and we have named it as Ray Ray's Autism Awareness Day. So we're so excited because this month is April, which is Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. And it's an opportunity for us as a community and as a restaurant to come together and spread the awareness and make sure that everybody knows that we are here as a restaurant and we support our community. And we're very excited to have this opportunity with Virginia Autism Foundation, who we've geared up with to raise funds for.
Perfect. And it's so cool because everybody loves to party for a good cause.
Yes.
And what a great cause. Now, Ray Ray,
Yes, ma'am.
your cooking is like bar none, some of the best cooking I've ever had in my entire life.
Thank you.
Can you describe for our viewers what your cooking is like and how did you learn to cook that way?
Cooking chicken adobo. So what it is a marinated chicken. Well, it's not really marinated, I'm sorry. It's all marinated together with the soy sauce, garlic, bay leaves, vinegar, and lots of love.
Yes, that's the main ingredient.
love,
Now,
yes.
talking about your menu in general, how would you describe your food?
How do I describe my food?
Yes, it's like a Filipino,
It's
Hawaiian.
a Filipino Hawaiian with the southern flair.
Okay.
That's what I do. So
And that very much is descriptive of you as well. So
Yes.
where did you learn to cook like this?
I cook from my uncle, my dad. So grew
So
up.
that's where from the heart comes
Yes, from the heart. That's where I grew up. I grew up since I was a kid.
All right,
Yes.
and what do we have here? You're cooking adobo chicken, but this
Yes.
is the finished product.
This is a finished product. So you got your garlic fried rice,
All right.
and you got your chicken adobo, and your crispy garlic on top of that. This right here is our famous
Oh my gosh.
ubi pancakes. Amazing.
And I'm sitting here like itching because this is like one of my favorite dishes on the planet. And I wish I had a fork because I would eat it right now. But yes, the food is fantastic. You have to go to Ray Ray's to check it out for yourself. Now, Olympia, how can people check out more information about the event? How can they get tickets? And tell me about the buffet.
Yes, so Ray Ray is doing his special Filipino brunch buffet. He's also going to be featured on the Omelet Station. It's a $40 ticket. We're doing it at the door. It's from 10 to 2 on Sunday. We're not going to have the restaurant as our full service. It's just going to be for this event. We also have a kiddos basket we're going to do. We also have our full bar open. And we're so lucky that US Food and Dong's Lumpia, they all have helped us create this together for us and make it a really special community event. And of course, with Virginia Autism Foundation, we're going to raise funds for autistic families in our southeastern community. And we're going to have raffles and tickets and 50-50 cash. And then also we're going to have great music by another local legend,
Yes.
Jesse Chong. He's going to be on his
Yay.
guitar. So we're going to have such a fun time and a great celebration. And we hope that families will come join us and keep celebrating Ray Ray's at the Mayflower.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. And I'm gonna need you to tell Jesse to hit me up because we've been trying to get him on the show.
Okay.
Maybe I'll talk to him at the event myself.
You have to go to the event. That's where he's at.
Yes. Well, your info is on the screen. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining us. Everybody, make sure you check out this event and check out Ray Ray's at the Mayflower. Here in Virginia Beach, we really do have one of the best communities when it comes to autism and autism acceptance in the country. So definitely come out and check out this great cause. Now, after all this amazing food, I feel like I'm gonna need a workout. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
Patrick,
Thank
what are you
you.
doing?
Yes, Ashley, we have the solution for you after all the delicious meals. So now, you know, guys, that our life is so busy, our schedules are so tight, and it's super hard to balance family, work, and have some time for ourselves to work out. Luckily for us today, we have Lee and Karina from Star Cycling. How are you, ladies?
Wonderful. Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to the show. Welcome to Living 757. We have Patrick ready to roll in a minute. But first of all, Lee, tell me a little bit about Star Cycle.
So we are a 45-minute indoor cycling studio. We ride by candlelight. We are technology free, so it's all about the feels. We offer childcare as well. So you can book your time and know that your child is safe with us right on the other side of the wall. We have classes 7 days a week, in early morning, midday, in the evening. We're here for it. We're here for you to come with us and party on a bike.
I love it. I have so many questions because this can be a little bit intimidating when you see the bike, when you see the shoes also. I'm going to ask you a little bit about the shoes because maybe people think like, oh, I need to spend money and buy those shoes, they clicked. So how that works? Do you guys have it already available?
We have the bikes. The shoes are available for rent, just like a bowling alley. So they're $5 for the rental. A lot of people like to rent a couple times, and then you can purchase your own. We sell those. We also sell the cleats separate. So some shoes that people have already for their outdoor bikes are compatible with these cleats, so you can interchange.
I love it. Now that I know that I don't have to buy cleats. So I have Patrick ready and Karina. Can you just tell us a little bit, show us a demo of what exactly is cycling?
For sure. We need to
Are
hear
you guys
some
ready?
music, and then we'll get going.
Music, boom, right now. Let's see.
All right, we're gonna find that beat. Hands right out in front. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, left, right, left. Find that beat. Get ready, we're gonna push it wide. And 4, 3, 2, let's go. Push.
Ooh.
Drop it low, tricep.
Ooh.
Elbows in.
Okay.
Push it wide for 2. And drop.
Patrick.
Keep it going. Wide. And drop. Last one, just right. Now sit back in that saddle, grab those weights. This is a total body workout. We're not done here.
We have
both weights. Let's punch. Take it right, left.
Okay.
Core is tight. Belly button in, shoulders down. Let's do it.
Breathe, Patrick. You got it.
4, 3, 2, just hold. Awesome. Re-rack. We do hit all stages of the body, so it is a total body workout.
Okay.
We start warm, we have intervals, we climb, we really work those quads,
So
those
climb
glutes.
is the one that they have to come out of. Ooh.
They will be out of the saddle sometimes, but we're gonna go heavy. It'll be a heavy load.
Ooh.
We'll put this
So you
lever
go
on, go even heavier. And again, it's beat driven, so we'll go slow, we'll go fast.
I love it, Lee. So now I have a question for me as a
sure.
beginner. Like, let's say if I want to try for my first time.
Yeah.
Do you have a beginner class or just I have to adjust with the go?
So all classes are good for everyone. We actually have several different formats.
Okay.
The Star Cycle Classic format, anything that's said on the podium by the instructor is simply a suggestion. We're in the dark, right? So you have the security of that. No one's looking at you. No one's looking, but right? But the instructors still have to challenge the OGs.
Yeah.
So we will suggest certain things, but if you don't want to do it, don't. It's fine. You do you. We also have a Star Heat class. It's kind of like hot yoga. We crank the studio to 80 degrees. Our format's a little slower, but if you need a sweat fest, 4 o'clock on Sunday, come ride with us.
4 o'clock on Sunday. Oh, girl, I think I have to go and try these classes because I was a little bit, intimidated about this, the bicycle, the cycling, all this stuff. But now it's like actually, how do you feel, Patrick?
I feel good. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time. I thought this was a beginner's course, but they put me right in. They gave me up and down push-ups. I took the weight side of the saddle. I'm punching. I mean, I feel like a veteran right now.
You look like it.
I'm ready.
It's like a full body workout. I love it. And this is like a 45-minute class?
45-minute, yes. We do have an express class that's 30 minutes. That's at 6 a.m. in the morning if you want to get in and get out.
Okay.
It hits just as hard.
Awesome.
But
I love it.
yeah,
Karina,
definitely.
she's like enjoying the ride. For her, it's not. I saw her before we started the segment, and she was it's good for your legs.
What exactly does the cycle work on?
All things, and I thank you for asking that. A lot of people think that maybe if we're going fast or going heavy, it's too hard on the body, but that's not the case. You get the benefits of a high-impact HIIT type class, but it's low impact on the body. So we have a lot of retired runners, because the knees start talking to you. It's great for postpartum, especially for the moms getting back in the groove. It helps with the pelvic floor, all those things. But literally you can modify throughout the class, day in and day out, and you feel yourself getting stronger. You might go heavier on the turns. You might go up on the arm weights. endless possibilities.
Yes. I was about to ask you about the benefits, for our health about cycling, but you just mentioned some of them. Well, it is amazing. So now, Lee, where can people find you?
We are literally right around the corner in Summit Point, right off of Volvo Parkway. The address is 520 Bel Air Avenue. We're here for it. Your first ride is free. Come check us out.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm there. Who's coming with me? Free ride.
Yes.
Me. Okay. Megan, she says she's in the control. She says she's coming. Okay, girl, we're doing it.
Let's do a whole group outing. We'll field trip right around the corner.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, both of
This
you.
was
for
some
having
intense
us.
exercise. I believe I've worked out for the week.
You're not tired?
Yeah, I've
for
worked
the
out
week.
for the week.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I need a break, and so do you. We'll enjoy some music from Kirsten Collins when we come back.
Thank you.
Come on, keep doing it. Dale.
Harder, harder, harder.
Welcome back to Living 757. We had a great show today.
Yes, we did. And thank you so much to you, Patrick, for filling in today for Quincy.
Yes.
We have a great time with you.
No problem. Thank you so much. I always enjoy coming to kick it with you ladies while Quincy is gone.
You know what? Yeah, I was thinking something. I think we're thinking the same thing. We should tell Quincy to take more work vacations so you can,
So I can be the guy. Right?
LOL. At least it's y'all being mean this time and not me.
No, we're not mean.
No, it's not mean. It's just enjoy yourself a little bit more, Quincy.
Exactly.
Right?
Quincy, you need to enjoy
He
yourself
does-
your vacation.
He does work so hard, and he works a lot.
When he sees this segment, he's going to be like, Patricia.
Hey, so did you all know that April is National Pothole Month?
No, I didn't know that.
I
April?
mean,
So we have a month for that?
I mean,
Yes.
Hampton Roads is celebrating Pothole Month hard.
So what happens is during the month of April, the number of calls for potholes increase.
So why that for?
I don't necessarily know why it increases.
Because
It's
maybe
just
the
during this time.
temperature changed and that creates changes on the concrete and that creates holes. I don't know how that works, but if it increases the calls, that means it's more during the summer, right?
No, that is exactly what happens. The groundwater seeps down,
Okay.
and then it freezes cold temperatures, and then because
Yes,
it's
the
getting
hot, the
warm
warm- yeah,
during
see?
April. I like it. See you.
See?
You're thinking. You put your thinking
cold
cap on. I like
temperatures
that.
make things like contract,
Contract.
and then the warm temperatures make them expand, which
So-
means the roads are cracking and
Yeah.
the potholes are happening.
So you all are doing a great job by calling every time you see a pothole.
Yes.
So what we can call, like just the city, we call the city and
call
just complain
AAA,
and say,
you
here in
call
this
DDOT.
intersection, it's a huge one.
You just call them.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're seeing the pictures right now.
Yes. You
Okay.
call the powers that be. You call whatever city you're in and let them know where the potholes are.
Yes.
They want to fix the roads, so definitely help them out.
Because one time I injured my car very, very bad because one of those potholes. Yeah.
I've ruined a couple rims that way.
Yep.
Myself. And I read something somewhere that on average it costs about $600.
Yeah, wow.
To fix.
Well, guys, we have to say goodbye, but before we say goodbye, don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere under Living 757.
Yep, and if you have any ideas for a segment, you can send them to that email at the bottom of your screen, share at living757.com. We have to say goodbye, but before we do, we have an amazing music video by my girl, Kirsten Collins. This is Legacy.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
Don't run from your tears. They build courage in times they reveal what our hearts never speak. God, have your way. There's history in time.